everybody? This Cardi B. This is Aristotle Full Throttle. You watching Aristotle Full Throttle? We talk about movies. If it's your first time here, you gotta subscribe to this stuff. You gotta do it, man. No, it's crazy. You really gotta get involved with this Aristotle Full Throttle channel, you know? It's real fun. We talk about movies. We talk about politics. We talk about social issues. We talk about the news of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. What's up, Just Trader? On Instagram, there's a fundraiser every day for the ACLU. The best Cardi B impression. This Cardi B. This is the best Cardi B impression. Happy Monday, everybody. Yeah, this is crazy. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you did some fun things over the weekend. I hope you watched Saturday Night Live with my girl. My fellow WAP girl. Oh, where she at? Where she at? Where she at? I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, what's up, Cardi B? That's right, it's me, Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if you saw me on SNL, but I killed it. Oh, girl, you killed it. That was some crazy stuff. Your nails was on fleek. You was sick. That was insane. Yeah. You ain't seen nothing like that performance on SNL. Protect black women. That's right. You saw that? That was powerful. That was a powerful performance by Megan Thee Stallion and legitimized Megan Thee Stallion. What's up, Ange? I don't know you, Ange. I'm a new character on this show. Megan Thee Stallion. Did you see the SNL performance I did the other day? It was amazing. Oh, girl, that was crazy. It was like... Yeah. You know how to... You said it, Cardi B. You said it. It was in this moment that we all realized that what we were witnessing was pure genius. It was beyond the realm of reality. It was something that no one could ever comprehend, ever happening in the existence. This has never happened in the existence of this planet. You are so right, Werner Herzog. This is the disembodied head of Morgan Freeman. And I float around in the cave of forgotten dreams. The disembodied head of Morgan Freeman haunts me as I stay in this cave. I'm Werner Herzog. And welcome to the Aristotle Full Throttle Show. If you want to donate to the ACLU, you should, because the American civil liberties is all we have. And if our president dies, if the president of the United States ends up dying of the COVID because he has been a severe opponent to a severe opponent of the measures to stay safe during COVID-19. He's always been telling people to gather around without masks, and now he has caught the disease himself. Perhaps it will be to his own demise. It was in that moment that the disembodied head of Morgan Freeman addressed Werner Herzog and took over his body. I don't even understand what's happening. Hey, guys. Hey, hello. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle. I don't even... this might shock you. I don't have a plan for the opening sketch of the show every day. Except for when it's, hey! Welcome, a very special guest, Megan Thee Stallion. I saw your performance the other day. It was quite remarkable. Thank you, Aristotle. It was an amazing performance. You ain't never seen anything like it. That's right, it was great. It really legitimized you in the eyes of most people because you've been a fantastic TikTok musician what you've done for the music world has been great, but now we finally have associated a message with you, and that is one of protect black women, and it is a good message that you brought, and I was impressed by your performance. Thank you. My best friend is Beyonce. I'm from Texas. That's Megan Thee Stallion. We got guests. We got guests on this show. We'll talk about it. But first, allow me to ingratiate you. I had a wonderful weekend. How was your weekend? What did you do this weekend? Did you do anything special? I went to a haunted hayride, the Hollywood Haunted Hayride. And I've got stories about the Hollywood Haunted Hayride. I've been to it a few times, several times, perhaps 3, maybe 4. I went again this year where it was totally socially distanced. There was so much social distancing going on that, like, we had, like, our own wagon outside. We were sitting outside. What's up, Shaggy Doo-Rah? Welcome back. Good to see you. We got sketches. We're doing silly stuff every day here on Aristotle Full Throttle, 5 days a week, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. Let me wave to y'all on the platform. It's going to shake like it's an earthquake. So, it was pretty cool, you know? This time was cool. It was better than the last time. I went to the Haunted Hayride a few years ago. The first time I went, it was amazing. They had, like, these performers who was dressed up with makeup on their face. They were, like, doing all stuff. They were doing acrobatics. They were actors. They were performers. The hayride, the wagon, would pull into each section of the Hollywood Haunted Hayride. And now this is Hollywood standards, right? I live in the Los Angeles, the show business capital of the world. So when we were going through the hayride, you were seeing a high level of performance, and it was cool. You stopped in one, like, neighborhood. It was a neighborhood. There was, like, this one little town we pulled into. It's like a town. It felt like, and there were, like, all of these barracks and these soldiers who were dead soldiers and zombies, and they were playing, like, this old record of some old music from the 30s and 40s, and you were like, wow, this is creepy. And then they were trying to chase us down, and then you go to, like, a tent, and there were clowns, and they were, like, hanging things and killing people, and people are obsessed with death. That's what the Hollywood season is about. It's about the death. It's about the harvest. It's about the, going into the winter, which symbolizes the great death. And then spring is the rebirth, the rising from the ashes. Every single villain, every single trope in horror is a dead thing. A zombie is a dead thing. A vampire, a Dracula. Draculas are dead. Frankensteins are dead. Mummies are dead. It's just dead things. We're afraid of death inherently as a being. We're constantly running from it. Oh, I should probably take my earphones off. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hey, Jimmy James. You probably can hear me better now. I turned off my earphones. I've got these wireless earphones, which I blame for giving me an ear infection because I worked out with them and I sweated into my ear, and then I nearly died from an ear infection. But everything we're obsessed with is death. We're running from it constantly. Whoop. Death is always around us. It surrounds us in this cave, 40,000 years old. This cave of forgotten dreams. Have you ever had a dream? I watched the president updates for my weekend fun, and it was all positive. I see what you did there. You had made a pun to surprise us all with a bit of humor, a bit of comic relief. Yeah, that was really funny, Veronica. That pun you made about the president being positive. Did you see that the president... Hey, Freeze, what are you talking about? Batman, I'm talking about the video clip that the president sent out yesterday from the hospital where he says, COVID is real serious. Yes. It seems now the president finally understands the seriousness of this pandemic, and it took him getting the actual disease to understand it. Because that's how narcissism works. Narcissists literally cannot understand a thing until it happens to them. It's true. It is an actual fact. That's very true, It's funny because the pun that Veronica made, he said he was positive, and The president yesterday says he gets it, you know. He says now he gets it. And I'm like, that's right. The president sure got it. I see what you're saying there, Freeze. You're saying the president got the illness, COVID-19, from being infected by the coronavirus. Yes, he really gets it, you know. He really gets it. Batman. Oh my God, Bane! I could barely see you. I can bet you seem to be shrinking every episode of Aristotle Full Throttle. You're the incredible shrinking Bane.
Well, Batman, this is my actual height. I'm played by Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is like 5 inches tall.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, you know, he really gets it. Cheers. So I went to the Hollywood Hayride, and it was fun, and it was scary, and we wore masks, and we were outside, and there was only like a couple of us. It was a very small group, and then you weren't near anybody, but they shot squirt guns at you, and they hit you with things. Listen, Ange, I don't feel no sorrow for Tom Hardy. You saying poor Tom Hardy? I don't feel any 1 ounce of pity for Mr. Tom Hardy, who is a fantastic actor and a celebrity that ladies and men and everybody like. Tom Hardy he's a revelation. So I don't feel at all bad for his 5-inch tall self. Tom hardly can see him. Did you do anything like that? Or were you just hanging on the edge of your seat waiting for the president to maybe survive? I don't know. Oh no, president sick. You know, I really actually did really feel bad. Now don't get me wrong. I know I talk S and MF about the president. I talk all about that kind of, I'm always like, F you, kiss my big black stuff, Mr. President. But I felt bad. Turns out the empathy thing works all the time. You got to train yourself up with empathy, but then what happens is you start feeling empathy for the president. You start feeling sad for the guy. I'm like, he's in the hospital, sick. Listen, hear me out. If it was sudden, if he just blew up in like a poof of smoke, I'd be like, oh, okay, fine, he's dead, uh-oh. But I'm not saying I wish him dead. I'm just saying I wish the country to come back from where it's at, because the country is getting lost. He's like taking the country down with him. He's this narcissist. He takes it with him. He's like, if I'm not going to win, I'm going to take everything down with me. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. So I'm like, I don't wish the guy to die necessarily painfully. Because he's in the hospital. He's like, I'm doing well. And I'm like, uh-oh. This is a guy who's looking down the barrel of his own mortality. As the president peers into his own demise, perhaps it is time for him to reflect upon his misgivings and his failures in policy. Perhaps his failure to recognize the 200,000 Americans that died, most needlessly, during the horrible pandemic which was mismanaged and downplayed by his own omission. But now he gets it. Yes, he gets it, you know. He really gets it. The president gets COVID now, you know. Uh-oh. We have... Yeah, we get problems sometimes on the program. Just like, let me just adjust. Let me just get back in focus. Let me concentrate on focusing myself. Wait, hold on a second. This is funny. Let me try this. There you go. Focus. Wait. There it is. could derail the momentum of the show sometimes, all the technical problems I have. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I got to find the focus point. I moved it over here. Why? Why did I do that? So I'm feeling better. My ear is like 90% back to normal. So I could start to hear myself talk again. Oh man, wait, if I can't adjust the focus point. Oh, that's good. Maybe if I do this. Hold on. Let me just do this like, yeah, we got it. All right, whatever. So let me know if I go out of focus, okay? I can fix it, but I'm not gonna. I'll do it tomorrow. You know the best time to start anything new? The best day of the week? Tomorrow. I'd like to get some more art. There's going to be a PS5 giveaway on the show, guys. Sign up. Pledge on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Aristotle Full Throttle. Patreon.com/Aristotle Full Throttle. You can support the channel. You can help with the channel, man. Will you shut up, man? All right, sorry. Well, here, let me put this on patreon.com/. This way, you could actually donate money, support the channel. Right here. Go to that link. Go there. And then support the channel. Now, we have entered the part of the show where... I always forget it is... Where's my checklist? My checklist, guys. Why isn't it... the focus point? Okay. Alright. Let's check out the news, guys. So what did you do this weekend? I had a wonderful weekend. I actually watched Antebellum. I watched SNL. I thought Megan Thee Stallion was coming into her own as an artist. I thought, you know, finally, she's got a message. She's just not, you know... I'm gonna get annoyed by this. Hold on. I'm gonna fix the focus point. In the meantime, talk to the rock button.
Hey everyone. There's nothing crazier. Megan Thee Stallion. She sure is an artist and a half. That artist, that lady, she's singing songs and she's savage. Savage.
Did I do it? No. No. This is called Hide and Go F Yourself. That's the name of this game. Okay. Is this thing on? Let's write a song about it, the music, about the show. Poor Tom Hardy. Ange. Why you gotta be so sympathetic to Tom Hardy? Angie, saw your episodes up on the channel. Jen the Fierce has been editing these shows down to consumable bite-sized pieces. Little snacks, meals almost, on their own. And that helps with, you know, the algorithm, guys. Spike86 on Instagram, you want to donate to the ACLU, you can go right ahead. I'm looking at you, man. Lady, he, them, she, them, they, whatever. You can donate to the ACLU. That's one of the causes I find most important these days because, you know, we're losing our liberties. This president is so self-centered. He wishes that, you know, the country wasn't a thing anymore. If he can't run it. All right, Angie. You say that Tom Hardy is fine as hell. What about Logan Marshall Purple? How's he? Is he just aight? Because he looks the same. Remember that one? I wrote that in 5th grade. Imagine Tom Hardy was 6'3". It's really hard to do because he's only 5 foot nothing. Maybe even 2 foot 2. But yeah, Tom Hardy, he's hardly see him. I have a grudge against him because he is a famous, good-looking celebrity, and I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. All right, that's the news song for today. Let's go check out the trends. This is what we do every day. We check out the trends. We see what's going on with the news. We see what's going on in the world. We wonder what is happening. What other Michigas can 2020 possibly give us at this point? What other bingo card situation do we have going on with 2020? 2020 has brought us so much strife and problems. I feel like my neck is lost. My neck is lost between my shoulders and my beard. I have no more neck anymore. My neck has left. It's gone on vacation. You'll see my neck week. Neck minute, my neck is gone. Here 1 minute, neck minute, gone. All right, let's check out the trends. What's going on? Trending. U.S. elections. Ooh, trending. Top trend. Trump COVID hoax. Ooh, what could that possibly mean? Is Trump COVID hoaxing us? Is he just duping us? Is he pretending he's sick to get the sympathies of the American people so that he can come back strong and say, look at me, I've defeated the coronavirus with my own 2 meat hammers? I don't know. Maybe. Uh-oh. What am I? Why I oughta... I gotta fix Biden here. Hold on. Sorry. Every time I open up my computer, there's a problem with my things. Here, let me fix this. Biden's. I need to hide Biden's. Hold on a second. That one's good. No, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that's not all what I wanted. Look, he's blinking. Blinking Biden. That's not what I wanted, Biden. What's going on, guys? Tell me about you. I would like to know what's going on with you. What's going on with you? How have you been? Ding, 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 ding. Let me see. Joe, that's what I want to hide. Joe 1. Yeah, there we go. See, there's so much technicality going on. Hey everybody, I'd like to bring that guy back to life. If he dies, I'm gonna resurrect him, and then I'll stuff some spinach down his throat, and then we'll just knock him back out into the outer space. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Wait, who? This, I can't, this is, wait a minute, wait just a gall-darn minute here. Oh, okay. Wait. I need to put a stop to this. There's too much violence being threatened toward the President of the United States, which is a federal offense. That goes against my prime directives. You need to stop what you're saying. To threaten the President's life is a federal offense. Your move, creep. I mean, you've moved on the President like a bee. You know what I'm saying? You can do that when you're a celebrity. You can, the coronavirus moved on the President like a bee. Like a B-I-T-C-H, you know what I mean? Because, see, the President, you see, you could do that when you're a celebrity. You could just grab him by the lungs. Because President, I'm a COVID virus. If I was a COVID virus, I would just grab the President by the lungs. It's true. Oh. It's true. You could just the coronavirus moved on the president like a bee. Well, I saw that seems to be the number one trend. Number two, Kelly Macacheesy. What's her name? Macacheesy. The president, the White House press secretary, Kaylee Macacheesy. She got the coronavirus too. And you know, it turns out the more tests you do, this is what the president had a point there. The more tests you do, the more COVID cases you get. So why are they testing these people? Why did the president decide to get tested? What an idiot. The more tests you do, the more cases you get. The president tested himself. If he didn't test himself, he wouldn't have it. What an idiot. You wouldn't have a positive case in the president's case. What a dope. Don't you agree, Stroke here on Instagram? Don't you agree, Spike86? If the president had, in fact, not tested himself, he would not have a positive case. What a dope. He wasn't even going by his own logic on this one. That's what got him. White House. That's number two trending. Kelly Macacheesy, she got the COVID too. She says she's asymptomatic, but if you ask me, she makes me sick. She makes me sick. That's the symptom I get when she gets COVID. I get sick. Trump COVID-19. Seems like the president is really oh man, Trump's gonna be discharged from the hospital today. I mean, that's a great thing for the I don't know what that's great for. It's not great for the nation, I'll tell you that much. That's his science don't work out too good. It's just silly. These people who are like talking about getting angry about wearing masks when there's an airborne pandemic, you know? It's an airborne pandemic. It goes through the air, and they're like, I don't want to put a thing over my face to stop the spit from coming out of my lungs into your mouth. I don't want to do that because it's my rights. So next time you go like scuba diving with that person, or maybe when you go into space with that person, just be like, listen, I know that you need a compressed spacesuit, but you know, it's just your right. So we're not going to give you one. You can go out there in space if you like. Go ahead. You go ahead, do that. When you go scuba diving, you know, we didn't give you a rebreather. We didn't give you anything. Just go figure it out, okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's silly. North Korea. Oh, North Korea is in the news. Let's see. World Teachers Day. We should celebrate our teachers. Hashtag World Teachers Day. Everything is important when you're a teacher. You know, teachers are the most important things in the world because they've got least credit for doing the most work. They're taking care of your kids every day. They're teaching them how to read and all that. You know, this is like, these teachers don't get it paid enough. They really don't. So does it mean people will believe it's real, or is that still a no? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, COVID, yeah, exactly, Condemnation. COVID-19 caught some Trump. COVID-19 is sick. Maybe this is how we're gonna beat it. Does the water get it instead? You know what I mean? Water. Does it get wet? Does you get wet, or does the water get it instead? Anyway, it's a They Might Be Giants reference. Let me find that lyric because it's a wonderful song. They Might Be Giants. This is the show. We Google stuff. We do some Googling. Particle Man. Does the water get him instead? When he's underwater, does he get wet? Or does the water get him instead? Does the COVID catch Trump? Particle Man, that's it. Particle Man, Particle Man. When Trump is underwater, the water gets him instead. It's World Teachers Day. Say thank you to your teachers. Who was your favorite teacher? I had a wonderful guitar teacher. I had a wonderful, who, by the way, I later learned is a huge Trump supporter, and it changed my opinion. It's very upsetting. It was very upsetting. I don't know if he was much of a Trump supporter or an anti-Hillary supporter. I'm not sure which one is which. I'm not sure which one is worse. Oh, right. Same artist. Illustrations and designers are showing off how versatile some of their artwork is. Ooh, same artists. Guys, you know what? Don't put things in the same bin all the time. Sometimes people are good at multiple things. People contain multitudes. We learned from Conimation himself that people are autodidactic polymaths. I forgot what the word he used. Multiple disciplinarian. If you can remind us, Conimation. I also want to talk to you, Conimation, about Jim Carrey's performance as Joe Biden on SNL, because we talked about Jim Carrey when you were on the show. And it was a mixed bag. It was a mixed bag for me, but the message was funny. Except the show seemed so stilted because I imagine they cannot do as many rehearsals as they ought to for a live show. Plus, the audience is probably at 1/3 capacity, so it's really difficult to do a show like that. It's really difficult. Remember the Tiny Toons videos for the They Might Be Giants? I do remember. I remember all the They Might Be Giants. I saw They Might Be Giants at least 6 times, 7 times. I, back in the day, had a Palm Pilot. You remember what a Palm Pilot is? It was by Palm, and you could draw on it, you could write on it, you could do shorthand, you could create notes. It was a notepad. It was a digital pad, tablet, sort of small, fit in your pocket. Had a little pen stylus that you could lose easily and have to buy a pack of 3 that you would lose easily. I had that. I had a Palm Pilot, and I bring it around with me everywhere, and it was a great piece of technology in 2003. And I was like, maybe 2002. And I went to a They Might Be Giants show, and I had John Flansburgh sign my Palm Pilot. I was like, could you sign my Palm Pilot? And he was like, I've never been asked to do this before. They all have like high-pitched helium voices. And then he wrote on it. He wrote a little smiley face, and it said like Flansburgh. And I thought it was, I thought I was being hipster and nerdy and cool, and I left an impression, I suppose. Here's what happened to that Palm Pilot. I had a long-standing tradition in my band. It was a dumb tradition, I realized, and a very wasteful one. I had a tradition where I would, every time I got a new piece of technology, to supplant the old one. So I got a Motorola phone after that, or some kind of Palm Digital phone after that. Immediately following, every time I had a new device that would replace the old one, I would give my old one to my singer of my band and allow him to smash it. Which became a tradition. So I'd be like, hey, I just got a new phone, here's my old one, smash it. And then he would take great joy in smashing this technology. And now I realize how dumb and wasteful that was, and I could have donated it. The lithium, the batteries, everything was stupid. Stupid kids. We were dumb. Everybody was dumb. You remember being a baby? You were dumb. You didn't even speak English until you were like 2. You idiot. World Teachers Day. Thank you for teachers. Teachers taught us how to talk Englishes. All of the Englishes. You know, English, American Southern English, is the most versatile version of English. There's so much more colorful language in the South American, not South American, but like the Southern North American. The South. Antebellum. We're getting to it. We're getting to Antebellum. I saw Antebellum. I'm going to talk about it, and this is the segue. In the South, in the American South, metamorphic.
Yeah, man. It's the most metamorphic rock in the whole Eternia. Wait, I'm not from Eternia. I'm from Fantasia, man. But you know, sometimes I hang out with He-Man in Eternia because I look like the Castle Grayskull. You know what I mean? Castle Grayskull. Sometimes I look like Castle Grayskull. But I'm from Fantasia, where there's limestone. Fantasia's got some great limestone, some great obsidian, you know, metamorphic rock. But I got a little bit of indigestion. Hang on a second.
Did I mention that I reside within the belly of the rock biter? He swallowed me whole, thinking that I was a piece of garnet. He thought that I was a piece of quartz, and he swallowed me whole. And now I am in his belly. It's a cave of forgotten rocks. He thought that I was some kind of mineral of sorts. He thought I was pink Himalayan salt that he was gonna sprinkle on his sandstone, his limestone. This guy loves limestone. I cannot get away from him. He's just always talking about limestone and classic rock. What does it all mean? It means that we will all perish inside the belly of our worst enemies. It seems that Werner Herzog is always very fatalistic, just always obsessed with existential things, you know? Existence itself. It's something that he's concerned about.
I'd be concerned about that too. I'd be concerned about anything that happens on this show. I would like to put this show out of existence if I could, actually. You know, I really would. What am I even watching? There's like a haunted house. There's like, it looks like Bane. It looks like Batman.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, this is Aristotle Full Throttle's t-shirt. If you want a t-shirt, I can't promise that it's going to be a talking t-shirt.
Can anyone else hear my shirt talking?
I can actually.
What are you talking about, Batman? You're saying your shirt is talking?
Yeah, what do you mean, Batman? I don't hear a thing.
Yeah, Batman, this is just between me, you, and Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen can see everything that's happening here in some kind of weird meta way.
Okay, fine, I'm down. Let's just go with that, okay? Anyway, if you guys want a t-shirt, I guess you could go to the link in the description box for Teespring and get some of these t-shirts, but I really think that Aristotle should outsource his t-shirts and designs and get other people to work on them because he's got so many fish to fry, and he's a vegetarian. He's like frying like tofu fish over there, that guy. I'll tell you one thing, that his brain is fried, this show is fried, and speaking of fried, remember the Fry Guys from McDonald's? What happened to the Fry Guys?
I don't know, Seth Rogen. What happened to the Fry Guys? I feel like a Fry Guy. My hair is a Fry Guy. I saw the movie Antebellum. It was amazing cinematography. I'm going to talk about all the things I liked about it. The cinematography was incredible. I was like, this is really shot well. The acting was really good in parts. There was some parts where I was like, I'm not sure people even talk this way. I'll get to the parts where I didn't like that much. But if you saw, it belongs in a museum. I agree. The proto tablet, the Palm Pilot belongs in a museum. I'm going to go off on a little tangent right now about technology and the promise of technology. Just think about all of the technological gadgets you have right now. And then think about all the technological gadgets you surrounded yourself with 10 years ago, and then 10 years before that, maybe, if you can even remember that far back. And now try to imagine the technological gadgets you're going to surround yourself with 10 years from now. None of them are the same. You have replaced every single technological gadget in your life, just like your body replaces its cells every 7 years, which is total BS. It's not a real thing. Your bones last forever. Your eyeballs are like actually the same cells that you were born with. It's weird. Some people are like, they misuse that. It's a factoid. A factoid is something that you repeat over and over again that sounds true, but it's not true. That's what a factoid is. And that's a fact, Jack. So, but just, isn't that weird? Like, remember back in the day when you would like all about your Dell laptop, your Dell Inspiron, and you were like, why 6 months later does the plug break? Why is the plug broken? I need to replace this now. It has been 1 year and it's filled with like freaking virus software I've got to replace. I've got to do Norton all the time because it's a Windows machine. Remember Windows XP? See what I'm saying? That was like everything. It was all the things. Remember the PlayStation 2? It's planned obsolescence, absolutely right. Well, guess what? I'm going to give away a PlayStation 5, and that's not even out yet. So you can imagine yourself with a PlayStation 5 if you participate, if you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, Capluch Art, I know you watch the show, and I know you do art, Capluch Art. You can subscribe to the show. Once I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a PS5, and that could be the future of your game systems. Do you remember trying to get the Sega CD? Why? I got the Sega CD, $300. Why? Sega CD. It was dumb. It was like playing, every game was the same format as Dungeons and Dragons, the old Laserdisc game where you just press the button and you just jump around and do the things and you just watch a video. You watch a video and an arrow points up and then there's no like skill involved. It was just you watching a movie and then you watch where the movie goes. Sega CD, not great. I had the Marky Mark video maker though. Had Marky Mark, you can make your own music video. So you'd have to like pick all these different scenes. It was like an editing game on Sega CD. Dumb system, failed, didn't work, but it was pretty cool that you talk about planned obsolescence countermation. The Sega Genesis console had like this removable bottom part where you could take the bottom part out and then you put the whole console into the Sega CD console. So it was actually like forward, what do they call that? Future-proofed a little bit. It was like forward generation. It was like backwards. The Sega CD was basically like reverse engineered or something to like fit into the Sega Genesis console so that you could upgrade the entire console. We don't have that anymore as much. I mean, I guess the Nintendo Switch is kind of weirdly modular like that, right? Hey, Shy-Tang, I remember the Sidekick. Remember when they used to excel to text the Dilemma music video? Dilemma. They used Excel to text. Yeah, I sort of do. So we got Megan Thee Stallion, her performance on SNL. If you saw that, let me know. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, you did. You thought that was an amazing performance, didn't you? I'm Megan Thee Stallion. It was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. That performance was crazy. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was Cardi B. I'm current. I'm hip. So, I do remember the Sidekick where you had like flip the thing. The technology, we're like in love with it. We love the technology, we're in love with it, we're attached to it, we can't separate ourselves from it. And then like 10 years later, you got a whole other thing and the thing is obsolete. Do you remember your first iPod? My first iPod had that stupid old attachment where you plug it in. Remember when iPods were a thing? There's not even iPods anymore. Your phone is your iPod now. Just things happen. Things change. The world changes. It hopefully changes for the better. And hopefully, as soon as I heard that President caught COVID, or the COVID caught the president, I was like, let's pray for a speedy recovery. They're like, they used to cut them up like regular chickens. If anybody can tell me what movie I'm referencing, let me know. Do I just cut them up like regular chickens? Yep, you just cut them up like regular chickens. They're robot chickens they're talking about, mechanical chickens. This show, hopefully will achieve that status of esoterica. If you can name that movie. If you don't name that movie, I will name it in 10 seconds. That movie is from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost count. It's from the movie Eraserhead by David Seymour Lynch Duncan. I think that's his name. Duncan, Idaho. Duncan David Lynch Seymour. There's lots of little Easter egg, weirdo, random thoughts that I spit out on this show, and hopefully one day there'll be enough people watching that all of them will be understood. None of them are so far, except for Particle Man. That was a good one. But this kind of consumerism is kind of unique in our modern era. It really is. It really is. It's just like we're going to become one with these technologies. It's going to be weird though when we start to get implants of technologies. Some people are already. They become part of our body. They become part of our brain. They become an extension of our brain. Because we don't need to think anymore. Particularly about certain things. We can just go, I can get close to the thought and then just Google the answer. Or just multiply the problem. Because we've got calculators in Google. We don't need to work things out on paper. We don't need to think about anything anymore. We can just know that we can access this extension of our thoughts, extension of our brain. We can reach beyond our head into the ether and pull out the answers whenever we need them. That's why I didn't go to grad school. I did go to grad school in lieu of... I went because there's Google. Why do I need to research? Why do I need to pay to research when I can research whatever I want on Google forever? Antebellum. I liked it. I liked a lot of it. I thought some of it was amazing. I was like, oh, I'm not going to spoil it, but a couple of things I had problems with was Janelle Monáe. She's good, right? But sometimes I'm like, she's just a little too self-aware of herself as an actor, even as a musician. When I watch her perform, I was like really close. I got some really good pictures of her at a concert a few years ago. And I was shooting photography at this concert. And Janelle Monáe, immaculate, perfectly put together. Everything she does, never a hair out of place, this lady. She's like so perfect. Her skin is perfect. She's like a perfect being. And then, so there's something about the way she carries herself that is always like aware of being perfect. Even when she's dancing, she's just like, everything is like perfect. It's just she never messes up. And that's how I feel about her acting sometimes. I feel like it's a little too constrained. Like she's not letting go. She's not stepping outside of that like perfection ideal that she has created for herself. I get caught up Googling when I edit. That's true, Jen. That's what happens. I think there should be a button on Google that reminds you what you first set out to Google. Because you're going to be like sitting there looking up mechanical chickens, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, I meant to, look up teachers. Like, and there's a button. Hey, just a reminder, I'm Google. I'm just here. It should be like a little clippy, but like googly should pop out and be like, yo, Jen, you were looking for carrots. Just FYI, looking for carrots. Purple carrots. Okay? You wanted to see a picture of purple carrots if they were real or not. And now you're talking about cutting up mechanical chickens. I don't know why you're doing that. I'm Google. I'm here to help. I'm googly. Googly eyes. He should have googly eyes. Hey, Jen. You seem to be lost. You were looking up the War of 1812. Now you're looking at, you're watching Jack Johnson music videos. You're looking up Birkenstocks. What's happening? Jen, I'm Google. I'm googly. Yeah, Janelle Monáe, she's dope. She's perfect. She's like perfect. She's a perfect human. She's like a perfect example of a high-level performing person. Except it's just weird. It's like she's almost too perfect. And then In the movie, I would say like Gabaday Sibaday, Gabadere Sibadere, Sabado Domingo. She like was in the movie and was funny because she gets extra, right? So Gabadere Sibadere, Gabaday Sibaday, Precious. She's in the movie and she's always good because she always adds to the role because you could tell that what was on the page she made better because she's just good. She's a good actor, Oscar nominated actor. Gabadebe Sibadere, Gabaday Sibadere. Sibidibe, Gabarday. She's really good. I'm kidding. I know her name is Gabardere Sibardere. Guys, do you think I'm ridiculous? You think I can't pronounce Gabaday Sibiday? It's easy. It rhymes. She's good, except the movie. Okay, not to spoil it, but there were like characters. There was a scene in the movie where I was like, people don't talk like this. This is weird. I'm taken out of the movie because this scene now is going on too long because people don't talk like this. Now, this is like a very written scene. Like this scene was written for the screen because someone wanted to say these things. And it was just like, again, it was like this designed conversation instead of a natural flowing conversation in the movie. And I was like, that's weird. That doesn't ever happen. And then her character and another character, they just go off. And then they never come back. Not that we don't even, they're just gone. And then they never come back. And you're like, wait, the movie's over. Where's Gabadebe submitted today? I don't even know. What happened to Sabbaday Sibide?
Aristotle, full throttle. Oh, there's a predator in my report. So hold on a second. Can you take care of that, Cardi B?
There's a predator up in here. I'm scared of the predator. He's crazy. Look at his nails. His nails are crazy. I wonder where he gets his nails done. Maybe I should get my nails done like that. That's actually pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But this predator, he's crazy. Oh, he's scary. Get this predator out of here.
Just calm down, Cardi B. This is the Carl Weathers Predator Weathers Report. He's not going to hurt you. He's just going to help me tell the weather.
Dude, he's creepy though. He's staring at me. What you want, predator? What you want, predator? You got those mandibles? You staring right at me. This is some scary stuff. We got similar outfits. That's true. We got some fishnet going on. We got some netting. You know, that's why I was like, wait, he got his nails done. I'm gonna get my nails done at the same place. We got the same thing. You know, Jennifer, I actually got a technological control panel Palm Pilot on my wrist that if I program it, it will self-destruct. It will actually, I could create a small nuclear explosion. It'll go like this.
All right, I think we had enough of that. Get rid of that predator. This is Carl Weathers. This is the Carl Weathers Predator Weathers Report. Now, you can easily say Gabaret Sidibe, Aristotle. What is wrong with you? Gabaret Sidibe. It's the same name 2 times almost. Gabaret Sidibe. Did you have a good day, Gabaret Sidibe? Have you ever... What can you say, Gabaret Sidibe? Did you have a good day? Yay or nay, Gabaret Sidibe? Did you ever see the Beats by Dre? You wear Beats by Dre, Gabaret Sidibe? Yay or nay? What do you say? How's your day? Today is Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sibiday. Easy. You can do this. You could do that. Gabaret Sidibe. What do you... It's going to be 75 degrees. Clear skies. A little bit of orange and some Cardi B in the weather. I hope you get your nails done. And I hope you have some fun. This has been the Carl Weathers Report. The Carl Weathers Predator Weathers Report.
I think Carl Weathers should wear Beats by Dre. I should get a sponsorship by Beats by Dre. Hey guys, reach out to Beats by Dre. That's what I want to say to you guys. You guys are special because you hang out every day and support the channel, and it's wonderful. If you like the video, whatever platform you're on, you know, we got our own like jokes going on there. We got some inside jokes. We've done it. We've achieved like next level influencer. Inside jokes. We've got our own thing going on. You influence me. I'm under the influence of your participation, and I appreciate it. The show does not exist. Would not work without the interaction, without you guys watching. And if you guys are on the Instagram, you can support the ACLU. We've raised hundreds of dollars for the ACLU on this show, which is great. This nonsense actually has done some good in the world, and then I hope that you can go out there and do some good in the world every day. If you can't, just send $5 to the ACLU and call it a day and say, I did my good deed for the day. ACLU know what? Yeah. I think that you should support the ACLU. You should support this channel. If you're on a platform where you can like this video, please do that. If you're just tuning in, you've never seen this show before, you might be confused, and you might be right to be confused. That is kind of the point. Hopefully, if you're like Tatiana Wilkinson and you're in the Eastern Bloc, I forget where she is. She's in the Eastern Europe or something, Southern Europe. She watches right before bed. So if you're watching right before bed and you are not particularly all there consciously, this show might actually do you some good. Maybe you'll have some fever dreams about it. But this is the goal, just to have fun. We've got a minute and a half left on Instagram. I had some fun today. We had some fun talking about Antebellum. I'd say that I liked the movie. I would say that there were parts of the movie where I was a little bit confused and wish they had worked the script a little bit more. But the cinematography is outstanding, phenomenal. And there are some good moments where you're like, yeah, get him. That's not a spoiler, but you're just like, it's painful to watch. You got to be in the mood. You got to be ready for like the American history that they're showing you, that you're witnessing. You got to be ready for how people were treated in this country. But once you are, you know, it does say a lot about that type of world and why people want to keep that world alive. Why do people want to keep that memory alive? Why? But yeah, we have fun. Support the channel. Subscribe to the things. Like it on Instagram. Guys, right now, just like the video. Right now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'll wait.
Did you like the video? I hope you washed your hands first. I hope that you guys are enjoying the show and liking the video. Share the video. If you're on Twitter, goodbye Instagram. We'll see you guys tomorrow here on Aristotle Full Throttle. If you guys are on Instagram, like, follow, subscribe. But pause due to poor connection. Okay, great. You can go F yourself, Instagram, with your problems. But guys, if you're on Twitter, you know Twitter is 140 characters. Now it's like 260,000 characters. If you're on Twitter, go ahead and like the tweet. Show your support by liking the tweet. Liking the video on the tweet. Retweet the video. Now, I'm not trying to twist your arm here, but I will give you a knuckle sandwich, a 3-finger knuckle sandwich right here. You see that? I'm going to slap you across. I'm going to slap you right in the... Wait.
What are you talking about? You're going to slap somebody, I'm going to slap you right back. I'm going to knock you in the kisser. I'd like to take you behind the bleachers at middle school and knock you around some. They give you a kick, a punch, knock you into outer space. I'll tell you one thing, you dog and pony show, you little alien, little creeper, little alien frogs. You're like a frog on a hot plate. I'm going to knock you, blow you up and out.
Listen, Popeye Joe, I can... You might be surprised. I have force abilities. Not only do I have epidemiology expertise and am I a virologist, but I've got force abilities that will knock your brain out, okay? So watch out. I'm the most powerful being in the known universe. And but I can't keep my glasses on. It's kind of pathetic. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. So whatever you do, like the video, share the video. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, please do the things because it helps the channel. And that we're really pushing forward to just the participation, the likes, the tweets, the subscriptions, the participations. You get a participation trophy if you like everything. Anyway, it's nice to see you. What's on my face? It looks like I've got sauce on my face. I've been eating. I've been eating without my bib. I need to sit in my little high chair, and somebody's got to feed me They got to feed me my alien baby sauce, my baby alien food, but they got to make it come in like a starship. Ready? Starship coming into the hangar at Mos Eisley. Starship coming into the hangar at Mos Eisley, Spoon. Nom, 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 nom.
He's a baby, but he's also a doctor, but he's also an alien.
That's ridiculous. How can you be a baby, a doctor, and an alien at the same time? I mean, I happen to be a robot and a cop and an octopus. I was once a man. Just a guy, really. Spin my gun around. But now, I'm a cop. I am a cop. I am a robot cop. A RoboCop. A RoboCoptopus. Trademark, copyright, registered 2020, all rights reserved. Brought to you by Christian New and Oliver Williams. I will arrest everybody on the show if you don't like the video. Right now, I'm just extorting likes. I'm just trying to get likes. Aristotle Full Throttle needs likes. It's my prime directive to ask you to give likes. Like, share, subscribe. Or else I will use one of these tentacle arms. I have tentacle arms. Why do they call them tentacles when there's 8 of them? You know what I mean? Tentacles? Dude, it's eight tickles. And why are they called testicles? That's my question. Testicles. Tentacles, testicles. There should be eight tickles and two sickles. 2 sickles. Anyway, I got my total body prosthesis. That's what they agreed on. Total body prosthesis. I am just a face and a brain and maybe a spinal cord. I don't know. In the movie, and then they did a remake of the RoboCop movie, and Joel Kinnaman played RoboCop, and there was a scene where it was just his face and his hand, and it was creepy. You know, they removed his body. They were like total body prosthesis, but they saved one of his hands. Why would they save his hand? I mean, seems like a whole to go out of the way. Anyway, seems like it's such a waste when you could get tentacles. You can get 8 arms and legs altogether, really. I have 4 tentacles, 2 arms, and 2 legs. I have got 8 limbs, which makes me RoboCoptopus. Your move, creep.
Deucicles. Ooh. Guys, we've created a culture. We've created our own culture here at Aristotle Full Throttle. It is a culture of kindness. It's we share in a culture of kindness and humor and good humor and jokes and absurdity. Absurdity is key. Sometimes people like to take things seriously. I would say that the movie Antebellum was very serious. It was a very serious movie. There was some funny moments in it. I would say Gabaday Sibaday is quite good. It's nice. I would like to get my nails done too, like that. They're like real pointy and stuff. He can use his computer with his nails. Yeah. Deucicles. Wishful thinking. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was like, are you considered a man when you just have a brain and a lung? I've only seen the reboot. Oh, you've only seen the reboot, Shy?
Are you in for it? Watch RoboCop the original. It is so good. It is the greatest satire film I've ever seen, probably. It's satire. Watch the movie and you will laugh, but you will also cry because it's so like spot on that it's Paul Verhoeven, the director of RoboCop, really captures a vibe. The new RoboCop, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's just not unique in any way. It's not good in it. It's not great in any way. The original RoboCop is it is wholly unique. It is just a movie that in and of itself is just weird and strange and satirical. Yes, Shy, you will see what I'm saying. I think that you would appreciate it is black humor. It is dark comedy. It is dark as F, but it's also super intense. If you like horror, if you like thrillers, if you like action, there's some action in it, some decent action, but if you particularly like deep psychological sci-fi, you will like the original RoboCop, and you will not help but there are commercial breaks in the movie. Like, I'll just put it that way. The movie has media break. There's a media break in the movie with the real live Lisa Gibbons, who used to be on Entertainment Tonight every night. So there's like a moment of realism where you're like, that's actually Lisa Gibbons from Entertainment Tonight. So the movie itself has media breaks, and it's in the not too distant future. So all of the types of things that they're selling are like darkly humorous. They've got this car. It's the 6000 SUX. That's the name of the car, SUX. Which, by the way, guys, here's a little bit of a piece of trivia I'm going to leave you with. The movie, this is like a four-connection thing. The movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Did you guys see the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Anybody see the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Let me know. It is an actual movie, which is a dark movie. It is directed by the brothers Chiodos. The brothers Chiodos, Chiodos, Chiodos. The brothers Chiodos directed the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, there's a band called Chiodos, which I had played shows with back in the day when I was in a rock band. There's a famous rock band called Chiodos, and they named themselves Chiodos after the brothers Chiodos who directed the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Here's a little bit of extra layer to that. In the movie RoboCop, there are commercials. And the commercials are bizarre. There's like a weird, stop motion dinosaur getting scared by the 6000 SUX, the new brand new car with the shitty gas mileage. That's like basically what they call it in the movie. That commercial, there are I think 2 commercials in the movie RoboCop that are directed by the brothers Chiodos. So not only did Paul Verhoeven have the foresight to recognize those guys as talent to have them direct tiny little segments, and also in the movie RoboCop, they keep cutting to this.
I'd buy that for $1.
If you didn't see that, that was this.
I'd buy that for $1.
So there's a show in the RoboCop universe where this guy, people will be just they'll be in the movie watching the TV, and they're watching this show, and it's just some old creepy guy with like all of these young beautiful women, and then they'll throw a cake on somebody, and then he'll go like this.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's in the movie RoboCop. It's insanely layered. It's so good. You're so right, Edge. I know of this movie, but I haven't seen it. Shy, do not pass go. Do not collect $200 unless you can. I mean, unless you could get that $200, get it. But goes directly to your, I don't know, don't go to, what is it, top.se. There's an actual movie channel where you can watch every movie all the time. I don't know about it. I never heard about it. I did not watch Antebellum that way. But you need to watch RoboCop right now, Shy. I'm telling you this. If you don't watch RoboCop, I'm going to come to your house with a copy of RoboCop. I will act out the movie RoboCop right now. I will act it out. Right now, I will act out the movie. Ready?
Yes. Shy, we are all looking at you right now. You have not seen RoboCop. I am a cop. I was a man. I was once a boy, actually. I mean, that's like the backstory. That's the real backstory. That goes way back in the Wayback Machine, but I was a boy at some point, I imagine. And then I became a cop. But first, before I became a cop, I was a man. I was a man. Then I went to the police academy. Remember the police academy movies? It was not unlike that. I went to the police academy movies. I went and watched a bunch of police academy movies and became a cop. And then I became a RoboCop. But you have to watch the movie Shy to find out how I became a RoboCop. But then you just got to watch Aristotle Full Throttle to find out how I became a RoboCop-to-puss. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got 8 limbs. 2 legs, 2 arms, and 4 tentacles. These tentacles are from the movie Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 with Dr. Octopus. I'm not a doctor, however. I don't know anything about medicine. I'm just a cop. I know parts of the law. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not like Judge Dredd or anything. I'm just a cop, okay? I gotta go around stopping crime. And I can stop crime in 8 places at once if I need to, because I'm a RoboCop-to-puss, damn it. RoboCop-to-puss. Trademark, copyright, registered 2020, all rights reserved, brought to you by Christian New and Paul Williams. Your move, creep.
Well, guys, whoop. I'm a RoboCop-to-puss now. Well, we did it. We did it again, didn't we? We made it happen. Me and you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Maybe not you. But you, and you, and you. And the one to the left of you. We did that. What this is called is the de-evolution, the slowly going insane during the COVID crisis. 2020 has brought us no holds barred. 2020 has made sure that we don't give an F. We don't give a flying F about nothing anymore. Just pure entertainment, just trying to bring joy to your life, just trying to bring a smile to your face, just trying to share in nerdiness with you. That's what we want to do here on Aristotle Full Throttle, and hopefully we've achieved that. It's real easy with you guys. You're fun. You guys are wonderful fun. You're jokers. You're smokers. You're midnight tokers. The New York accent came out for you for a second. Uh-oh, yeah. You know, I realized I don't have a single New York character on the show, but I'm going to introduce you to a new character this week. He's way into music. His name is Ricky Riffs. Ricky Riffs. Ricky Riffs is way into music. I might have to perform him myself. I might have to become Ricky Riffs. Because Ricky Riffs, he got sunglasses. Hey everybody, I'm Ricky Riffs. What's up everybody? That song right now that you're hearing, it's got a... I'll tell you, when this song came out, Ricky Riffs, I could go hang out with the rock biter. We could talk about music all day long. Check out my new bass. I'm Ricky Riffs. You know what makes this song great? Cardi. Ah! I just Cardi. Oh.
I'd buy that for $1.
Well, guys, be good, do good, stay good. That's going to be the new shirt. If you guys want to help contribute to the show, you could support it on patreon.com/AristotleFullThrottle. We got a lot of supporters over there, and I hope that you become one too. I hope that you subscribe to all of the things on Twitch, on YouTube. We could do this. We're doing it. I'm not even saying we can do it anymore. It's happening now. This is it. It gets better. It really does get better from here, I promise. And yeah, if you want to help with the t-shirts and the designs, and you got any ideas to want to help out, help expand the show and help share it with others, you could do that right now. You could go on Twitter, you could go on Twitch, you could like the things and share it. I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to make sure that everyone is able to do that. So I'm Aristotle, Full Throttle, your dope, your bro with the fro, yo, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is where I point at you. Pointing is rude. Pointing is rude. It's not a very nice place.